Hello everyone. Today we are looking at an article that was doing the rounds yesterday, and that was Megsy was crying over spilt jam. Yes, the backlash, the memes, the internet, the scam jam hashtag, all of it has upset Megsy. So we're going to see and ask the cards if this is a puff piece, or is this a piece a journalist's made up, or is this some truth in this and Megsy was upset. We're going to ask the cards how Megsy feels about this story and see if we can get to the bottom, see if we can find out the tea, because that's why we're here. We just want to know the truth. We just want to find out. So if you are new here, please subscribe. If everybody can leave a like and share my content about, I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so we've got a new deck for Megsy. Now, you know, I've been on the lookout for another deck for Megsy, because we've got a couple for Harry, but we've only really got one for Megsy. Well, we've got one or two for Megsy. And this one it's Aleister Crowley, the Aleister Crowley Tarot. It's based on the Thoth Tarot, which he designed. So it's a little bit different to normal tarot. And this is the one we're going to be using. I thought, Aleister Crowley, Megsy, they're disruptive and they're not very popular. So, bada bing, bada boom, here we are. There are some differences with this tarot deck. Instead of the kings, you have knights. Oh, no, in traditional tarot are the kings. And the princes are the knights in traditional tarot, if you know what I mean. So it's a little bit wonky, but anyway, let us have a look. Let us have a see what is going on, how Megsy feels about all of this. What can we surmise from these cards? Tell us. I've pre-shuffled them, mixed them up. I've given them a big messy shuffle. Let's find out. You really want to come out. Who are you? How does Megsy feel? Nine of Cups. Okay. Now, the Nine of Cups, you will know from the traditional tarot, it's a big party. It's a celebration. She is actually quite happy that this story is out there. And the Page of Swords crossing over. She's very happy. She's very smug. And this Page of Swords in reverse, it's really, really kind of like, again, this is disruptor energy, big disruptive energy. The Page of Swords, we are led to believe, recollections may vary how many children there are or how they got here, that Lilybooks is a Gemini, and this could very much indicate a Gemini child, but that's interesting, isn't it? But park that. I think it could be to do with gossip as well. The Knight of Wands upright. Okay, are we going to get a Scooby moment soon? And the Knight of Swords underneath. The King of Swords. This is strategy. This is Ari Emanuel. Can you see that? The knights are a king here. There is a big King of Swords surrounding them, surrounding Megsy. That weird tech guy, he is a Gemini. The Knight of Wands here, or the Prince of Wands in this deck. Now, Megsy is a fire sign, so she wanted this out there about her. She wanted it, and she's happy that the story is out there. I'm not seeing that she... Oh, jumps. Okay, you'll come out. There's lots of things been going on. It's been a bit of a disaster. The scam jam isn't going well. We know that. There's self-inflicted wounding. There's self-inflicted wound in there with the Tower in reverse. But she's like the Nine of Cups as a starting emotion. She's really kind of smug about everything. She's really conceited about things. I feel the Tower in reverse, that is the details that we were predicting weeks ago about the details that they were overlooking. And then we found out what those details were, didn't we? And that Tower in reverse, this is like where it comes all crashing down. It's like it's self-inflicted. It's their own fault that Arswell's check wasn't received by the Attorney General's office or wherever it was meant to go. So this is a bit of deflection. She's happy that this story was out there. She wants it to be out there, and somebody big in business, somebody huge in business was behind it, just pushing her along, you know. Okay, Four of Swords in reverse. We have got here the Ten of Swords, which is exceptionally interesting. And we have the Queen of Swords in reverse there, surrounding her. That Four of Swords in reverse, I think they're going to start ramping up and stuff and talking about the inheritance that they have had. Now, the Four of Swords in classical tarot, it is somebody who is, it's basically like it's in a church, it's a tomb, and you can see through the window and stuff. It's the ultimate time out. It's rest as well. But here it is in reverse. And when I read a Four of Swords in reverse, I kind of go, okay, something more is coming. Something bigger is coming. It's definitely, and if there is silence, there will be an uneasy silence. It's almost like they've, you know, if we disappear for a few days, people will stop talking and all of that kind of stuff. She's really glad this story's out about her. She's really glad this story is out about her. The Ten of Swords, though, there's something going on in the business. Something major going on in the business because she feels like she's been stabbed in the back. I feel this is deflection from something that's going on elsewhere in the business. She's happy the story is out there. There's a businessman or someone pushing it, big strategy mind, pushing. The Queen of Swords is surrounding her. That suggests to me cruelty, harshness, a difficult person, basically. A disruptive, cold, calculating, potentially an air sign woman. But this could be strategy that isn't going quite as well as she wanted to. And she feels there's been a betrayal, you know. There has been a betrayal. That Four of Swords, I never like the Four of Swords when it's in reverse because it can indicate for me a death. What she's hoping to do is stir everybody up. Stir the pots. Wind people up with those Five of Wands. Really get people going. Now, you know, in the tarot, cups are emotions. So far, there is no cups apart from a very happy Nine of Cups. Almost like having a little party. I wonder if she's going to come out with something soon. Okay. And the Ace of Discs. This is all noise to bring and get people interested in American Bejiera Abattoir. That is all it is. This is completely it, to be honest with you. It's just a puff piece to detract from the Arswell failings to detract from any of the people speaking out about their trip to Nigeria. It's to detract potentially as well from the African Park scandal. But there's a betrayal. Someone has betrayed her. And we've got a Queen of Swords energy, and that is in reverse. Now, a Libra, an air sign around Meghan, there's been either a betrayal, because Kim Kardashian is an air sign, she's a Libra. Oprah is an air sign, she's Aquarius. Ellen is an air sign, she's Aquarius. So it must be one of them, and we'll find out about it really soon, I guess. It must be Kim or something, mustn't it? I can't see Oprah doing something totally shady to her. They've got as well, you know, the High Priestess that we were talking about the other day. Let's have a look what Harry thinks of this story. Is this story done to also manipulate Harry somewhat, or is he completely on board with it all? What's the dynamic like? Let's have a look. Let us see what is going on. The moon. Okay. The moon. Six of Swords is in reverse. So there's some frustrations about journey, and the moon, he's wanting to keep something hidden. There's a mental agility about moving. Mental agility and Harry in the same breath. I mean, Harry, no, that doesn't happen, does it? Let's see what's above. What's known about the situation? Page of Coins. Okay. And what's underneath the Queen of Coins? I feel like there's a few thruples in the Harkleverse, but I wouldn't say they're a thruple, like meaning any romantic thing, but Doris, Harry, and Megsy seem to kind of click together. Now, what's underneath Harry is the Queen of Coins. This is a driving factor. Now, the Queen of Coins relates to an earth sign woman, of course. Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales, is an earth sign. She is a Capricorn, but Doris is a Virgo, and it is in the positive. So I feel like Doris does a lot of Harry babysitting duties, you know? The moon is, he doesn't necessarily really know what's going on. And the Fool there, the risk. Maybe he does. Maybe he knows more than he's letting on. The Page of Coins is what's known about the situation. And that Page of Coins, it can relate to their children. We do have recollections may vary how many children there are and how they got here. But we might be hearing something about the children really soon, because this is what's known about the situation. And that Knight of Wands there, Megsy is preparing to launch. There's that Five of Wands. Retreat. Like, and the dumb one is going to like go on the attack and stir things up, because that's what she wants. She wants the Five of Wands there. What's on his mind? Okay. So he thinks that there's a load of gossip and bad ill will and all of this stuff about him. And he's thinking back to his mother. He's thinking back to his mummy again. And we know that he is indeed, in fact, got a kind of surrogate mother with Megsy, and I think Doris as well, to one extent and the other. That Empress in reverse, when the Empress is upright, it's creativity, it's nurturing, it's soothing, it's wholesomeness. It's a beautiful card. It's motherhood in all the nice things. When it's in reverse, it's cold, it's cruel, it's a little bit vindictive, you know. And that Three of Cups, he's blaming a lot of gossip. He's blaming a lot of it's the same thing. He's saying it's the same thing that happened to his mother in these cards. So he's really, really thinking that this is history repeating. So he doesn't know, right? He doesn't know about this article. Like, he doesn't know it's come from Megsy and WME. He doesn't see that. Megsy knows about the article. I'm going to get something about the kids. What is he wanting or is worried about? Five of Pentacles. Being further cut away from everything. And the Two of Coins. Treading water, keeping afloat. Work-life balance. I think something is coming, guys. I think we've got... This isn't Megsy crying. This is a puff piece. This is just... There isn't much truth in it. Harry is none the wiser, and he's just kind of like trooping along. He is going to go out and stick up for his wife, because we've got the Five of Wands there, and that Five of Wands to me suggests that he's going to get to it with in the public square, if you will. Like, he needs a bit more of a right to reply. So I think we're going to get Harry getting more involved in speaking out again and defending his wife and all of that stuff. The Empress in reverse, that is giving me, he is believing that he is saving his mother again and again and again and again. And that Three of Cups is in reverse. He's thinking it's all gossip and being malicious and it's the media. So Harry, from these cards, he doesn't know. He's like completely controlled. Don't get me wrong. I think Harry is just as much as a narcissist as Megsy, but Megsy is obviously functions at a different level than him. But he is kidding himself, and he doesn't realize that Megsy has been the one, backed by WME, that have arranged this puff piece. That's what the cards say anyway. Let me know what all of you guys think down below in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you guys' time. Sorry there's little jumps in the video. I heard there was a big knock on the door and all that stuff. And I hope to see you for some more readings soon. Take care, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye.